world. We out here ready to watch a hockey game if the Zamboni isn't broken, I guess.
The question is not if it's broken.
How broken is it? Did it ruin the ice when it broke? Did it just break a little bit? Because I'm done, dude. If they postpone this game,
We're going home.
Thank you.
I was just saying. They come out and like, oh, it'll be an
I-
hour till we get
what-
this fixed. We're going home.
what's going? Yeah, straight up. What's going on in Buffalo? I don't know what's happening in Buffalo. So
Another Zamboni broke too. Zamboni.
not sure what you're asking about, David. I might be stupid though.
Is he just saying that they're good? Or they might be good this year?
If that's what he's saying, then I would bet against that. I don't think Buffalo's legit. Oh, next game in Buffalo. Oh, I see. Okay. Just went right over my head. Got it.
We all missed that.
Yeah.
Here we go, A's.
I'm pretty sure he's been in here before and does that on purpose. But, you know,
Is what it is.
if he wants Avs fans to be mad at him, that's his prerogative. In which case, it's Buffalo, so they're going to get 6 feet of snow, and the Avs aren't going to be able to fly in. Because that's how Buffalo operates. All right. We're not getting postponed. Let's go. No one's hating anyone. It's just the Avs fans tend to be sticklers about when people spell Avs with an E. People don't like it.
It's not as bad as when you say Broncos Nation, though.
Instead of Broncos country.
Oh, I probably would have made that mistake, to be honest.
As long as you don't say let's ride these days, I think you're good. Yeah. Yep. It's just weird how excellence is a requirement, not like a good year for them. But anyway.
We were at that game last week, 2 weeks ago. Just like walking in, I was like, this isn't a hockey game.
What do I do?
Like this at Ball Arena. My man's got spikes on his shoulder pads.
True, Schick. We are vibing for sure. The Broncos can ride, the Avs can vibe. Not anytime soon. I mean, I hope not, unless my wife is lying to me about taking her birth control.
It's Hockey Fights Cancer Night. This kid's really cute, so I'm not officially complaining, but with the Zamboni delay, this is...
It's 6:15, yeah.
Like I said, this isn't an official complaint, but...
Cold and it's supposed to snow more tonight. Like,
Taking it back.
my car said there was a winter storm warning until midnight, so
I will die.
No, it says no snow.
I mean, good. I hope there isn't.
No, I know that you're not actually with you, Brian. Just saying you don't fucking suck.
Yeah, my car's weird.
Yeah, that's sick.
That is really cool. But wrong.
It's cool that they have the accurate information.
That never does. My car's dumb.
It's like almost there, but not fully there.
McKinnon is almost the type of competitive enough to try and win this face off. I don't think he would, but he's close.
Like a lefty.
It's for the picture.
I mean, you can still put your stick just in there.
You can't put his stick in front of Morrissey's.
Cross body body that shit.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't need a switch-handedness with the ceremonial. That picture for generations is gonna confuse people.
Anybody with a just
Like, wait a
sweater
minute,
is
I
just
thought
gonna get knocked
Nathan
out.
McKinnon was a writer.
Here's this weird picture of Nathan McKinnon taking a face-off lefty.
An awkward smile on his face.
If you're wearing a jet sweater, you're fucking going down. No matter if you're on the eyes of the jet sweater.
That's pretty tough on Hockey Fights Cancer Night.
Yo, wear the sweater.
Oh, and now we got both anthems.
Yep. This thing is starting at 6:25.
Again, things usually start at 7. This is not that bad.
Right, which is one of the things. It's supposed to be a. It's supposed to be a.
This is the one thing I appreciate about the World Cup is they're like, this game's starting at 6.
If you want to watch everything, like all the ceremonies, you gotta be up like an hour before.
Yeah.
To make sure that you're ready.
Yeah.
I miss the Mexican national
Oh
anthem.
God, she's reading the lyrics off the phone.
Doesn't know the American anthem. Let's go. Recruited the kid to like hold it for her too.
I need my kids out there with me.
The second one is just for it not to look weird and abusive.
Not all
I
right.
mean,
If she does it for the Canadian anthem too, then it's weird. Megan is on the couch right next to me. AJ's in Winnipeg covering the game. That's Megan's fingers.
Sorry, I didn't realize it would come in that.
No, that was perfect. I hope like it's not just the lyrics. I hope it's like a karaoke machine. Like
telling her, yeah, how quickly the
Creating
face.
national anthem.
She knew the whole grade, I guess. I would also love to know, like, I've sung it a couple times, or was that like she practiced and it's just. It wasn't
oh, now the kids are singing.
What? They're,
Yo, this
they're
is
all
team
All
effort.
these kids.
How is it warmer in Canada than here? I'm so sad.
Is it 'cause Canadians have hotter people in there?
Honestly, probably.
Canadians are pretty hot people.
They're usually really good looking.
Yeah,
people.
Canadians?
Yeah.
I don't know that I agree.
you know, I think they're
I wouldn't
To
agree.
be fair, I feel like the only Canadians I know play hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Are
Canadian
in
soccer players are
phenomenal
really
shape,
good too.
yeah.
But the girls are usually really beautiful too.
I mean, Drake is not that bad looking either. Nor Justin.
What a random two people to pluck out as representative of all of Canada.
Dude, there's only so many Canadians I know, and most of them are hockey players, and we already mentioned all the hockey players.
You're kind of dressing like a Canadian over there. Yeah, yeah.
It's like, yeah, Blake Lively and actually Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. I was gonna make it.
Oh yeah, the objectively hot Canadians are objectively hot. Crazy.
I'm just saying, Canadians are usually pretty good looking.
One person everyone on Earth agrees is hot. Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. He's not making all Canadians.
Facts.
If you guys ever watch South Park, all the Canadian characters look better than South Park characters.
No,
What?
their heads aren't even attached.
Their heads literally split to two when they talk.
All of their heads are eggs.
It's better looking than most South Park characters.
No idea.
Oh, you still better looking up.
The main Canadian South Park characters just fart on each other all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, but Terrence and Phillip are a parody of South Park. That's what it's supposed to be, a parody within a parody.
Yeah, I get that. But that doesn't mean they had to draw them like that.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta make it worse than it already is, because it's already shitty animation as it is.
But what I'm saying is I don't get how that's your parallel for like see how much better.
Yeah, that's
To
not
your point, they're
not it.
intentionally drawn worse.
Not it, bud.
Anything that has Canadian in it is pretty good. Canadian bacon.
That's just ham.
Our ham sucks compared to Canadian ham.
Well, just anecdotal examples.
Bacon is just ham as well. Just cooked differently.
Different part of the pig.
I'm just saying, it's the same shit.
Puck is down, chat. 1954, 53, 52, 51, 50, As always, if you're behind, just pause the YouTube video. Super easy. If you're ahead, that's fine. We just ask no spoilers. I really would have hammered the under tonight. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. I hope that I'm down. I hope I'm wrong. But I'm really, what is this? Is there even a peg in that net? Like, how did it come off so easily?
I saw someone bump it from behind.
Yeah.
Isn't that exactly what the pegs are supposed to, like, prevent, though?
Peg gate this whole
Peg gate. Zamboni gate. Water gate. Oh, wait, that's already a thing.
Of course.
So, Buffalo will be gate. The gates won't open. Confirmed.
Was that like just a here's the puck back for us being assholes, or was that like
No,
legit
that was a real thing. Hockey doesn't do that. Yeah.
Yo, dude, soccer does it, and it looks very similar to
Ooh,
that.
that was a good shot from Confer.
Confer the first line.
And this is not the first line.
Oh, I already
This is really the second line, but they're calling it the third line. But this line will play 17 minutes tonight.
Poor Confer just got bullied in that corner.
He did kind of get bodied, but, you know. How much better is this pairing with Sam Girard on it? Just bailed him out right there.
As if to prove your point. This has got to be the nope, right back to the top one. Oh, that's interesting.
Put Chucky on the team just to sit him on the bench. There you go. Offensive faceoff.
Top line, third line, top line.
I know, but a man can dream.
Dude, I can't fucking believe it.
It's pretty shocking to me they haven't given Hudon a chance.
5'11", 177. So that means he's probably 5'9" and a half.
Yeah, that's a small guy.
165.
Oh, we're saying 5'9" small, man. 5'7" was pretty tall to me.
What are you? You're like 5'7", aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're smaller than average. That's just fact.
Given that Miko Rantanen
Especially
is
where it counts.
6'6".
It's all right. Me too. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Miko Rantanen is 6'6".
all the other Avs are gigantor human
By
beings.
that standard, yeah, John Luke is pretty small.
It's fucking insane to me to think that these guys are 6'6", and they wouldn't be like the tallest person on the basketball court.
They'd be like the shortest dude out there.
A lot, yeah.
That's just those dudes are fucking animals.
That's one of those sports where like the players you have no concept for how big they are on TV because they're all that big, so they're all just
Yep.
standing next to each
They,
other.
they all just feel the same
It's
tallness.
relative.
Yeah.
Like the refs are pretty big dudes.
The coaches too, because most of them. play
They're
with
ex.
the
Yeah.
It's like holy shit.
Like the smallest guy that you meet is like Adam.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like he's like a small guy around the organization.
Well, I've met Jamal Murray, dude. I'm like, oh, this dude. Like, I expected to be able to like, what's up, Jamal? And then
Right.
I'm like, what's up, Jamal? It's
Dude,
like,
he's
what the fuck?
Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie.
No, it's not. Jesus Christ.
You can't say no. It is a Christmas movie.
No, it's a movie that takes place during Christmas.
Which makes it a Christmas.
No.
What?
No.
What does that have to make it a Christmas movie for?
It has to be themed around Christmas.
He says "Merry Christmas, pal" in the movie.
I'm
That
sorry.
is not. That's
The
not
whole thing is he's
themed.
traveling because he's
Here
here
we
for
go.
Christmas. Like,
It's happening. Louis is gonna lose this face off, and they're gonna get hemmed in their own zone for this whole shift. It's the one weak point of this line is Nui is like a 35% face off guy.
Dude, isn't it funny how that skill seems like it takes the longest to
Yep.
transition?
Yep, it takes. Oh, that was high. Welcome to the NHL, kid.
Gaps close a little bit quicker, huh? Whoa.
what's the difference between like an NHL hit and NHL hit? Is it like pretty big?
Hit?
Yeah, like
Not
like speed of game, but
It-
like an actual like.
Oh God. Woo. You could make an argument that the AHL is actually more physical. It's just if you know how to skate with speed and pay attention, it happens slower, so you can just avoid it. But there's a bunch of dudes in the AHL who just run around and blow people up, and that's their whole job.
Because there's sometimes like the physicality is a big part of games.
The biggest problem that guys like that have, like you can get hit really hard in the AHL, but
You're expecting it.
in the
Yeah.
AHL, a huge hit takes 4 seconds for that
Yep.
guy to close on you. In the NHL,
It's
they'll hit
one.
you just as
Yeah.
hard in 1.5 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's just
The
it's,
speed of the game is way
Yeah,
faster
in the AHL, you'll get blasted, but you'll see it coming and brace. In the NHL, you look down for a second and you're getting blown up.
you're halfway through getting blown up.
Yep.
That's what every fucking player, first overall, undrafted, whatever, they all say that it's so much
Yeah.
faster than you can
We got-
ever even prepare for.
I know people are still rolling in here, so time check 1622, 1621, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. The ECHL is like a whole different level. Dudes literally exist there just to break things. Every year there's like an ECHL game where the police get called because of yes.
Well, dude, it's a pro league that pays money. Like, I think like guys make like 20K, 25K.
They get their housing paid for and stuff too. Yeah.
And shit. So you will have guys that they're very good hockey players, but they will play in the ECHL like through their career, like
Yep.
into
For
their
like 15 years. Yep.
It's like you played in the NHL your whole life, but you just kept in the
Yep.
Right. And so there are some of those guys that just in order to stick around, to stay playing pro hockey, yeah, they have to just fight and beat the fuck out of people every night.
Yep.
And it's
just get carried away.
and it's a lot of guys like that.
So it's just a shit ton of Curtis McDermott all over the fucking ice.
Right.
Basically,
right.
yeah.
And like it's actually a great way of putting it. 'Cause if you put Curtis McDermott in that league,
He'd be an ECHL star. Like
he'd score 15 to 20 goals a year.
probably more.
Depending you play forward or defense.
Right. And anybody that challenge, and again, like they're all guys like that. So anytime someone challenges someone,
They always say yes.
fucking
Yep.
drop the mitts,
Yep.
yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Hey,
And then the other part that's come on.
That's just
Oh, that would've been fun.
Hockey between.
Well, the part of it that's fucked up, and if you ever watched that documentary that was on Netflix about the what? No, the Ice Guardians.
yeah.
Was good, though.
Yeah. Ice Guardians
The
is
Ice
great.
Guardians one was it's about enforcers in the NHL, and it's just crazy because there's so many of them who were told like, or who tell these stories about like, yeah, when I was playing junior, you get to a certain level where like what got you there isn't
Enough anymore. Yeah.
skill isn't translating, your goal scoring isn't translating, or whatever.
The thing that got you there is what everybody does now.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they would literally be told by like coaches like, hey, we're gonna scratch you tonight, whatever. They'd scratch him for 2 games and say, hey, we're gonna put you back in. But
You gotta fight somebody or whatever.
they've
Yeah.
got player X on their team tonight, and
Yep.
he's a fucking blah blah blah. We need you to go go toe to toe. with
Yep.
him. We need you to drop the gloves with him tonight.
Yep.
And so these dudes will literally just spend all day knowing that their coach doesn't give a fuck what they do. It's
Besides, punch this dude. Yeah.
fight. You better get in that fight.
Yep.
And like there's dudes that end up making careers out of that because they go out and they fight for a shift, and the coaches like that. Hey, we told you out there to go out. We told you to go out there and do something. You went out there and you did it. And dudes who part like household names, like guys that played 15 years in the NHL, were in that
What is that
documentary.
really tall dude out in Boston?
Chara.
Chara,
Yeah.
I think is one of them.
He
Kind of a different beast there. Yeah.
he's an anomaly because he was actually a very good player. But there's plenty of
Can you put your
examples.
back over here, Mike? Or you good?
Sorry.
You need to put your back over here?
Oh, no, it's okay.
You got like
You remember Scott Parker, former Av,
Sounds familiar. I don't remember him exactly.
crazy motherfucker from the early 2000s. He's in that documentary, and dude, he tells stories about how like he's like there'd be nights before where like you knew it was gonna be this this huge fight and this crazy game, like you wouldn't sleep because you'd just be so nervous. You'd be trying to take a pregame nap or eat, when knowing that you're just like you're just heading to the rink to get into this like cage
It's
match.
just a brawl where it's like MMA fighting.
That odd.
Right.
Like before I joined DNVR, I kind of independently covered the Eagles for a couple years back when they were in the ECHL. And if a team was up by 2 in the third period, the game was over. The last 10 minutes of the game was going to be 70 minutes of penalties and 3 fights, like every time.
And all of that, most of that, at that level, is dudes trying to get noticed.
Yep.
And because there are a lot of old examples, like, you know, like the Scott Parker, who was the fucking dude? He played like 10 years in the NHL as a defenseman, or excuse me, as a forward. And come to find out, he was a defenseman his entire career, like right up until the AHL, where they were like, hey, we need you to go in,
Just
like,
play forward.
3 minutes
Yeah.
tonight, hit some people and fight someone. And he did it for long enough that he stuck around and ended up calling him up to the Wild to go do it.
Ooh, Kale vibing. Kale vibing. Oh, Jesus. Alex.
Fucking gorgeous, though.
Dude, that was nuts.
You got to get that on net, Alex.
Gotta get that off.
Yeah.
I expected it to get to him, I think. He got like surprised that he even got there.
But yeah, so, oh, fuck. I really want to see the reverse angle of that, because
Not a good look to take that penalty.
Was that Alex?
No, it's Foodie.
but yeah, so no, there's actually like this.
Oh, my. Almost blew up. He touched that, yeah.
Again?
They both wanted to go. Why'd they break it up? They both had gloves off.
Fucking Manson just became a fucking fighter and does not know how to act.
Dylan can't fight.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
His just the skate knocks, yeah.
No, so he went to actually cross-check on the top of the pants, and his stick caught the net.
Yeah,
and
it
caused
dropped
to
it.
go down.
And even then, like, it's only because his skates were together. Like, he was trying to cut behind the net so tight.
You don't want to take a penalty that far away, but what can you do? Yeah, no. So there's actually like a.
Yeah.
Part of the reason there are some people that, like have a problem with fighting in hockey, because there actually is like kind of a weird dark side to it
Very much so.
in some corners of the hockey sphere.
But I mean, it's kind of expected. It's such a physical game that allows self-policing. You
Right.
kind of need to, like, get your own personal bodyguard a lot of the time. Make sure that you have somebody to protect your guys out there at all times.
Yeah. So it's like I said, there's when it's done appropriately. I genuinely do think fighting is a great part of the game that's unique to hockey. That, like you said, when it's policing, when it's standing up for
When it's not the stupid shit.
yeah, it's like I love it. I think that's there's just it adds an extra element of like the cliche of like they go to war with each other. Like no, like they're literally out there willing to fight someone.
It stops the soccer shit.
Is about, like, an enforcer too? What's it called?
Good.
That great movie. It's not really about.
No, it's not really about that. But, like, follow the path.
Well, and like that one tries to show it as like to see, look, this is the stand-up guy who everyone on the team loves him and he's willing to sacrifice his own body for everyone else. But the fucked up part, like I said, of fighting is when you have these examples of guys who are told like, this is what you have to do to make it,
Right.
and they have to go
Are those-
fucking do it.
The parents.
Look like what I thought they would.
Yeah, I mean,
They kind of look like Mr.
No, I see it. I can see his mom's face in him a little bit.
A different photo.
But yeah, it's the dudes who spend 15 years getting into fights every night because that's the only way they can hold on to the dream.
Yep.
They don't have anything else outside of their identity in being just a fighter.
Right.
I feel like it's troublesome. They become reduced to a human punching bag.
Right.
It's so
Also, like,
hard
how
on
many
their health.
concussions do you get just from that? Like,
Oh,
how many
fuck.
hits to the head do you just, like, take that?
Well, and your hands, the nerves in your hands, and like so again, Scott Parker talks about how he would spend his off season not training to get in.
It's a great shot. That's what happens when you take ozone penalties, unfortunately.
No, not working on a shot, not in the gym, working out to be in better shape. He has property. He still lives there here in Colorado, and he would take chains, like just like lock chains, tie him around his forearms, up through his hands, and he'd go out onto his property and spend hours punching the trees to strengthen his hands, and to form calluses and to make it so that when he
It
was
kind of become numb at the point that.
when he's getting in fights and shit, it's not hurting his knuckles, it's not hurting his fingers,
Why
not
not
breaking
just
his
become
hands.
a boxer over the summer and learn there? Like,
Right.
it's way easier to do than fucking damaging your hands that way.
Yeah, dude, and it's yeah. If you can ever find, I know it's still streaming out there somewhere, but it's called Ice Guardians. It's a crazy documentary. Just gives you a bunch of perspective on shit that you didn't know all kind of happened behind the scenes.
Oh, Kale is on another level right now. That's 2 insane feeds from him.
He's skating too, dude.
Yep.
Not that he ever isn't.
But some nights it's popping though. Like
Right.
other nights he's just normal Kale.
Normal Kale is still better than
Oh, absolutely. But
Elite Kale is better than every fucking player on the ice.
a little bit of a hook there. Yeah, there's just, I don't know. That's just nothing you do on that penalty kill.
I don't want to watch that because that's super interesting. Is that the one about the last draft and how they got moved out of there?
Yeah, so I think they were in the E as well. That's another one where it's just that's an unbelievable story. I never knew that was.
Oh, kind of like the Lightning.
Yeah, the mafia own the Lightning, the Japanese, the Yakuza actually.
But yeah, that was like.
No, this is like an Italian mobster.
Oh, that's dope.
Owns like the garbage management companies.
Yep. That just sounds a lot like the whole. That sounds like almost every professional team in Mexico.
Yeah, it's like the union.
Well, bro, so where it got crazy was he bought the team, gifted it to his like 18, 19-year-old son, and they had a shit ton of money. There's no, I guess I don't know if there is now, but there's no salary
Yep.
cap in the ECHL.
And so they
There's
just
no,
fucking started paying players outrageous salaries.
he literally, he tells a story out there. This fucking 19-year-old kid, or however old he was, he got on Hockey DB, the website, went to like the pro leagues overseas, like the guys that aren't playing the NHL, and just sorted it by points. And they just started contacting these fucking dudes with their agents, like, "Hey, we'll pay you
More than you're making,
more than
yeah.
you're making there to come over and play in the ECHL." So they just had this insanely stacked, like gooned out fucking team from all over the world dominating the ECHL.
So it was like the Mighty Ducks too, where they go to the
Yeah.
Just like the best of everybody.
It was just like, yeah, they just got this insane, they bought this insane team.
Do they still own it?
No, that team doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, you should watch the documentary because it was a shit show.
I love sports documentaries. That's my shit. So, thank you.
Avs have to get the next one, or I think this game is over. If Winnipeg gets up 2, I think we're done here, basically. I do. I just don't think the big stars can drag this team to this game with Hellebuck in net, man. I think it's too hard.
The documentary they did was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I saw it. It was really well.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a really low event period, hasn't it? Well, the Sabres game is at 5. Such a weird. The hell was that? Holy shit. Such a weird thing that they're like, don't ever miss a McCarr check in that commercial. Not that McCarr doesn't check, but like, that's like fifth on the list of things that he does. The Avs have had a couple of great chances off of McCarr's stick that they just never really came close to doing anything with. Winnipeg has had one real chance outside of the power play. Like, obviously, the goal was a good chance on the power play, but at 5-on-5, there's only like one real chance for Winnipeg, and Georgiev made a nice stop on it, so.
Damn. The NFL fucking flexed out of the Bronco prime time.
Nice. Let's go. Get the Broncos out of prime time.
Oh, shit.
You did scoring leaders by nationality and put 2 Americans up there. It's weird that there's so few Canadians, though. It's a nice takeaway in the neutral zone, and then EJ loses it at the blue line. All right. Let me be wrong. The under is too boring. I need stuff to start happening in this hockey game. Because the description of this first period is the Avs took a penalty and Winnipeg scored on the power play, and nothing else mattered. Dude, Anton Bleed is so bad. He's probably not, honestly. Certainly from a skill level, he's not. This line has actually had 2 quality shifts where they've gotten the puck in the offensive zone. They just don't have enough skill to finish. And that's why I thought tonight was going to be hard, because the Avs rando depth guys can't beat Hellebuck. That second chance was dangerous. I didn't think it was going to work, but it almost.
I wish so bad these chairs recline.
You'd be sleeping through the game if they recline.
Not for the game. During intermission, though. Yeah. Who needs a pregame nap? Like just nap.
Mid-game nap. I still giggle every time that commercial comes on, and it's like half these players will be back in February.
Won't that be like early January and sold out?
Early January is like best case for Landy.
That's when I think he'll start skating.
Yeah. If the Avs keep playing like this, they're definitely not going to rush him back. They're doing just fine.
There's another person.
Yeah. What's her name? Jan? Pam?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Who just fucking went on a random Toyota commercial
Yep.
audition.
Has made a whole career out of it now.
Part and is just like set now with the
Yep.
Toyota Thon girl.
Yep. Her and Flo living the dream.
I miss the caveman.
The cavemen,
Geico commercials?
I'm good. I don't. The cavemen don't ever need to come back.
I miss the caveman from the Geico commercials.
It was the T-Mobile chick. I feel like was a name for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah. So
The
you-
eight, yeah, she's the new one.
Those are two different people from who we saw earlier.
Those are definitely different people. Those,
Those are who I think his parents are.
okay.
That's who I saw a photo
Alright,
of.
Yeah, they showed those two earlier. Those must be like relatives or something. Yeah. Holy fuck, they got the parents wrong.
That is brutal.
Can I just say that I thought they looked different?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Can you clip both of those?
Yeah. Yeah.
That should be a Twitter.
Only real foodie fans know it's
Don't come at me.
Oh look, they're talking to these people.
Like, hey,
Hey, they said they thought we were your kid's dad.
Shit.
I would love to adopt him though.
Now I want to know who those other people are.
I wonder if they're like his.
They gotta be related, right? Like, you can't just fuck it up that bad.
I'll train you up to parents.
Oh, that'd be fucking funny.
That'd be hilarious. What happened?
What a night for foodie.
Got a really shitty like
I mean,
by accident, and his parents are can't even.
all in all, it really is turning into a decent period for the Avs, just other than that penalty. Winnipeg hasn't done shit.
Yeah, this line needs to have the fucking puck more.
Yep.
Their entire identity is built around having the puck, and they haven't done that at all.
Good job, Loke. This is a YOLO pinch. Yeah, that could have got sketchy. At 5-on-5, the Avs have played very, very well. Like, hard to complain at all. They just took the one penalty and paid the price. That's it. It's a little low event still, I think. You would like to see the Avs convert a little bit better on creating opportunities, but they've given Winnipeg basically nothing at 5-on-5, and Winnipeg has not done a good job of converting the few semi-opportunities they've had. That sums it up pretty well.
It's a lot of this right now, and then going the other way. And
Yep.
the exact same thing.
Yep. And then that's a turnover, and the other way.
And we're done.
And then you change.
Puck deep,
Yeah.
pressure, forecheck.
True. True, David. That could have been anyone crying when Joe scored.
I think that's so funny.
I mean, you could have called that a trip if you wanted to. Is Taves the best player in the world at knocking pucks out of midair? Like, genuinely. It's insane how often he does it. Manson's got to stop doing that, man. He gets himself in trouble so often when he just sends that pinch up the wall. If he misses the puck there, it's an odd man rush every time.
God.
And then he does that. And then Winnipeg does that.
Connor saves everything.
Hey, good news. At least this period went fast as fuck. Come on, do something with this line, huh? EJ, shoot it! One of those dudes is not really an NHL regular.
Dude, Galchenyuk
Ooh,
looks
nice. A little bit.
like the way he skates.
He's more compact.
Yeah.
Such a sick poke. And that could have been a trip. Yeah, I mean, you will take that period of 5-on-5 every day. You just got to convert your chances. He was almost by him. Yeah.
Offside by a mile.
Okay. Period over.
Ryder Kelmakar's sick.
Yep. He's nuts. All right. I mean, yeah. Avs put themselves in a hole because Jean-Luc Foudy took a penalty. That's it.
Oh, that's rough.
That's it. That's the difference in this game right now.
Because personally endorsed by Megan, Jean-Luc.
Yeah. But
Like, just right now, hit the recline a bit.
you got big dad energy right now, Jesse.
Turn these studio lights off a bit.
This commercial's like weirdly sexist, right?
Well, it's Paige Spearneck.
It's the still.
Literally just
She,
off of it.
yeah, I was gonna say she's like intentionally made that her brand. Like,
All right. I mean, like,
and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like, I think she's fucking awesome.
I mean, she can do what he wants. It's a little bit the other half of the commercial where the dude is like spying on her with a fucking rangefinder. It feels a little gross. That's all I'm saying.
You're both right.
Well, I was gonna say that. You are. I wanted to say because you are correct. Like, it is factually that, but like she's taking that to like, yeah, I know people.
Well,
get
right,
freaked out anyway,
like
so I might
Paige,
as well-
Paige
She kind of like made it her own.
does what she wants. Like, cool.
She took agency over that being her brand.
Yeah.
And so I would never fought her for that. But
No,
the
no.
binocular, whatever that was,
Kind,
angle on that guy.
kind of creepy, gross. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Thank you
Paige
so
is
much.
cool, but fuck that guy.
Oh no. Oh no. Thank you for telling me
Uh,
what you did for Romy.
can I get a break? I'm gonna go empty my bladder, chat. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. You know how it goes. Well. I just put my shit down and I'm like, if I fucked up, someone will tell me, right? Like, it's fine. Hi, chat. Yeah, that song is definitely by The Police, for sure. And it's a super creepy song. Dude, it's warm over here.
Yeah, it's actually getting warmer up here. They have it like on a timer where it'll like turn on and off all fucking day. So if you hit the show right before it turns on, it's fucking freezing, and then halfway through the show you're like sweating. It's like, fuck.
Yep.
We ever gonna do anything with that DJ booth?
Yeah, what even is that? Like,
A DJ.
well, why is it there?
Because we're planning on having a DJ in the future.
In the, like,
Megan's just gonna play all the latest hits, the top 50.
what's your favorite song right now, Megan?
Taylor Swift.
No, I don't have one.
A liar.
I would play Shania Twain.
Okay.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan? Are you with Susie on like the whole T Swift thing?
Not the same level. I don't dislike Taylor Swift, but I don't really listen to Taylor
Megan's not emo enough for her new album.
Yeah, I dislike Taylor Swift.
Get back
Actively.
right now.
You're big emo. It's on the low.
I've literally been to emo night.
Emo nights.
That doesn't make you emo.
Emo nights is
I
insane.
grew up with side bangs.
That's a pretty emo.
Yeah, I don't think that really put it over the top.
I knew that couldn't see
What's your like emo band to go? My Chemical Romance.
I liked them.
That's like the every millennial's emo band. Yeah.
Like that's like, it
I
literally
feel like the
says.
people I grew up listening to are very basic. Like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco. I feel like those are very basic.
I'm not gonna lie, I still hear all those bands and everything I can do.
Fall Out Boy's good. Panic at the Disco sucks.
Ever since they got rid of the other three members,
Nope, they've always sucked.
Brandon Urie has been on a
I
down.
like his
Whoa.
vocals.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the same.
Although it does, I mean, I guess it fits with emo because 9 in the afternoon hearing that song for the 1000th time definitely made me want to end it. Yeah.
It's like emo music for people who shop at Kohl's.
It's weirdly accurate. Yeah.
I hate my life, but I can't miss this sale
But
at
I've
Kohl's
got
next
Kohl's
week.
cash to spend.
Phoebe Bridgers.
I like Phoebe Bridgers. It's kind
See, I like the new indie scene, didn't really like it back in the day.
Indie's been bad, is bad, will always be bad.
I was a huge fan of Rex Orange County.
I don't even know who that is.
That dude was good. Tyler Creator is technically indie. Technically.
Tyler the Creator's weird. His music's okay.
His original, like, the first music was my favorite.
Nah.
It was deep, dark, and rooted in emo.
Tyler the Creator's like the worst version of Hobson.
And they're very fucking different. Very different.
Exactly.
You can't say one version is the same version when they're very different.
But they like elicit the same emotions, but they go about it very differently.
Hobson elicits, like, I want to write.
No.
Like, I
No.
wanna write inside of myself.
No, that is not. Hobson definitely has some internal struggle going on.
His chill struggles, like, I don't know, man. I'm just not a Hobson fan. I like him, but I don't compare him to Tyler. Have you guys ever seen that theory that Taylor Swift is just Satanist? That she looks just like the daughter
What?
head of the Satan.
Why?
Never seen, have you guys ever
No,
heard of it?
not
Yeah,
once.
She's like an undercover, she's an undercover Satanist.
Chat,
trying to take over the
do you think Taylor Swift is a Satanist?
I have a feeling they do.
LaVey was the wife of Anthony LaVey, who was the head of the Church of Satan, but she looks just like Taylor Swift, and they say that that's her mother, and that the reason that she became famous is because of her.
Chat immediately split on the topic.
Look, watch. Look at this. Tell me they don't look alike. They look super alike.
Yeah, people look alike sometimes.
They do, but this is the whole behind the whole theory. Like, this where this theory came from. Look at this.
Here's the problem. Did that lady have a child?
Yeah, she did.
And like, so someone like stole it, or what's the?
They stopped following her because they stopped giving a fuck about them. Because it was during the satanic.
But how did like Taylor Swift go from her child to like? Yeah.
So what happened? Okay, the theory is that if you like I know this whole theory because I love conspiracy theories. So the theory is that if you go back and listen to Taylor Swift's album backwards,
Yep, we're learning a lot about y'all here.
you can hear subliminal messages about her talking about Satanism, and then people just started connecting the dots, and I'm like, I don't believe it, but it's really
I
fucking
love how he
interesting.
keeps saying people were doing this, people were saying, not me. Not me, I know every last.
Yo, you think I'm really fucking smart enough to come up with this theory by myself? Bro, I can
All right,
do my
but
job before, like,
look,
the last year.
we can all agree that Mark Zuckerberg is definitely not human.
Oh, no, that is proven.
Oh, see you guys. See ya.
The 9/11 could have been stopped. Not, it wasn't American, but it could have been stopped.
Wait, yeah, what?
The big 9/11 could have been stopped.
Is that just like a declarative statement, or is that like
It's like
He was asked what conspiracy theory he believed.
there's actually a whole documentary about how the CIA and the FBI knew everything that was gonna happen. They had
a
all the
documentary for that? That's pretty well known. That's common knowledge.
Understandable, Sasha. I wouldn't want to drive in this either.
Another conspiracy I have. Oh, there's a Middle Earth.
There's definitely not a Middle Earth.
I don't think so either, but I think people think there's a Middle Earth with Cost War. I believe in birds. I believe that some are fake.
Birds aren't real. Everyone knows that.
Did you guys know that pterodactyl was a fake dinosaur too? It never existed.
I
Know that T-Rex are
Yeah. They
I feel
actually.
like we're making a
yeah.
bunch of
You
facts
guys
up
have
here.
gone way off the rails.
These are legit things proven by science. Like, come on, Google it. People say that T-Rex are like the ancestors of the chicken.
They are.
Yeah, again.
That doesn't mean that they like were like that before. Like I've heard scientists think maybe some dinosaurs were feathered,
Yeah, no, pterodactyls really didn't exist.
but there's no like actual proof.
Pterodactyls were made up.
I mean, there were still giant flying dinosaurs. Like,
So the thing is that they say that there weren't, but they just got random bones, put them together because I thought that's how it went. It's like, oh,
yeah, like they get bones wrong all the time, but there were still dinosaurs that were like flying around.
Winged animals.
Yeah.
until I see one in real life, I don't believe it.
So dinosaurs have never existed to you.
Hey, yo, go for religion too. So. Goes both ways. Evolution and Christ,
But
both have to
now here, you say that, but I'll bet you believe in ghosts.
Oh, dude, I couldn't believe it.
people have seen ghosts.
But
Ghosts. That's the thing. I've had my fucking legs pulled out.
all right, if you see a ghost of a T-Rex, or T-Rex is real.
No, T-Rex are real, not real T-Rex. T-Rex are now real because we made them real with our
T-Rex are
imagination.
now real. Pterodactyls.
Did you look at it, Megan?
No.
Oh,
Guess who's leading the team in shots?
The Avs team?
It's food. A few attempts that were blocked that like actually wouldn't made that total more for other players. But these two that have been on net are the most of anyone.
As many shots as penalty minutes. Let's go.
Sure.
What are you watching? Like a dinosaur movie?
Mario trailer.
Oh God.
really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ugh.
It's legit. The trailer looks really good.
I can't. I cannot.
probably see that.
Oh,
after this finishes.
I will watch it, and I will hate every second of it, but I know better. Like, because I'm dumb. Like,
Why do you hate it?
because I'm stupid, and they should have hired the actual voice of Mario to be Mario.
That I hate that.
And, like, I get it. I understand why they didn't do it, because all the people that like Mario are going to go watch the movie anyway. It's about the people that don't like Mario. They get big names in it, and they're like, oh, Chris Pratt's in it? All right, I'll go watch it.
So I won't lie, because I had the same thought when I saw the first one, the first trailer. But after watching that last one, I just feel like there's a lot more dialogue in a movie than there is in a video game.
Mario literally doesn't speak in sentences in the game. It's like,
So, like,
yeah.
yeah, so like when you need him to be like pushing a narrative forward, yeah. You need
No.
someone-
All right. I go watch the video of the guy and how he got the part of Mario.
I've seen it.
He can do full sentences. It's fine.
Again, like, is it problematic though to have him talk like that?
Oh shit. We have someone who worked on the Mario trailer in our chat. I don't think Chris Pratt's in our chat, if that's what you're asking. I don't. Why do people hate him? I just miss the drama.
He's an actual asshole. He's like with this really conservative Christian that hates gays and all this other stuff. And he has a sick child with his ex-wife, Anna Faris. And then he had another child, and he's like, I'm blessed to actually have a healthy child. When his child with Anna Faris is actually sick, and he's like, I'm blessed to have an actual healthy child. And everybody's like, what a fucking asshole move! Why would you do that? Like, your child is literally sick.
I mean, sounds fair.
I liked him with Anna Faris, and then ever since they split,
Well, they split up because of that whole became really religious to that church.
yeah, he's kind of.
Bro, I follow Twitter. If I see drama, I'm on that page. Like,
I still love Anna Faris.
dude, I go to trending items to see like what's going on in the world.
I don't know. He needs to be hated by him.
I mean, probably wouldn't like him as a person, but
I don't think I'd pick him to like hang out.
I've always been fine with separating the art from the artist. Like, I still love Harry Potter, even if J.K. Rowling's a complete piece of shit. Like,
What happened to J.K. Rowling? That's the one I don't know.
she was always a turf, it turned out.
Doubled down on that so much.
Didn't she change Dumbledore gay? Dumbledore gay though?
She did a lot of retcons about people being disabled in Harry Potter that I have chosen to ignore. Wow, pink lights. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Second period is underway. Before I say something that'll get me in trouble. 1953, 52, 51, 50, 49. Oh, Lecky, almost with the quick start. But now we're going to settle into another period of neutral zone garbage, I suspect.
We're inspired by the World Cup.
All the way. They saw the U.S. play. They're like, we can do this too.
Like, we can fucking slow it down. Lots of neutral zone play. 12 to 5 in face-offs. My word.
Zamboni literally tried to park the bus before the game even started. So, did not get any of that one, did you, JT?
Ah!
Hey, Manson made a decent play, though.
Selfish as fuck.
You'd like to see a sustained shift. Feels like the Avs, they've gotten more opportunities, but they've never really gotten, I guess it's too much one and done, is what I should say. Their second chance opportunities really haven't been there. Oh, the puck's loose. The puck's loose. The puck's loose. Goalie interference, maybe? I mean, statistically, yes, but I don't know what he's supposed to do about the first goal. This one, I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get goalie interference for that.
That goal has like shades of Darcy Kemper.
No, I mean, he gets spun up in Wheeler there, they just can't find it again.
J-Mac is just kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Dive for that a little bit. A little more urgency.
He gets completely torched by his guy. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
Are they gonna challenge it?
I wouldn't hate it. This is the angle, yeah. I mean, there's contact. There's definite contact there. The problem is, like, well, one, I don't think EJ's pushing them, but I think there might be enough time between the contact and the ultimate goal that you could say he gets a chance to reset here.
I guess you could make the argument, though, wouldn't have even gotten to that point had he.
Yeah, and it's goalie interference, so just flip a fucking coin. But the weird thing is, like, the thing that seems to trip up Georgiev more is his stick gets caught up in Wheeler's skates outside of the blue at the end here. Like, the stick comes down and it gets stuck on Wheeler and it spins him.
Right.
Which, like, I've seen less get called goalie interference, absolutely.
I feel like the last one that they challenged and they recalled was a lot less than this.
Yeah, the last one they challenged I thought for sure was a good goal. This one I could at least see the argument, so it'll probably be a good goal.
See, what's funny is I actually, the last one I thought made perfect sense to me. He was so deep in the blue. What concerns me about this one is he's at the top of the paint.
Okay, well, chat, again, at odds with itself.
The chow eventually would just cannibalize itself. And, like, the fittest will survive.
I could definitely see an argument either way. Like, I can't give you a real answer here with confidence. All right, fucking Riker's about to make sure it's not goaltender interference. Saying that.
See, I guess I don't. My issue with it is I don't see where, like, I see where the contact comes, but when you move that overhead, I don't see how Georgiev fell down.
All right.
There we go.
Bednar 2 for 2 on the year.
Yeah, take that, Blake.
Wow, I thought for sure Mark Rycroft was gonna fucking.
Yeah, he said that, and you're like, okay, it's a goal.
Yeah,
It's a goal.
I don't even see a 1% chance how that's not goalie interference. It's like, Jesus.
About to find out.
He's right.
All right, Avs still in this game by my margin of they need to score the next goal.
I mean, they've outshot Winnipeg.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the time to chant ref, you suck. You chant Toronto, you suck. Not like the refs really make that decision.
Oh. Just a bit too far.
See if that gives the Avs some momentum or something here. This game really feels like it's just stuck in neutral.
They should have let Manson fight.
They should have. The refs saw him beat Jamie Benn's ass the other night, and they're like, all right, you can't fight anymore.
You're gonna murder somebody on the ice if you keep doing this. He hasn't been able to let go of all that anger.
Off? Yeah. No. Drinking every time refs you suck is chanted is how you die. Oh, that's bad. That's lucky. That's such a bad turnover. Can't do that, Sammy. That was really bad. That's a good post right there.
So, we're gonna figure it out. Totally fine. It's like, why wouldn't you just give me a thumb? I would have given you a thumb.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't get the puck out, and you're still.
Yeah. So,
I was about to compliment Galchenyuk there because he did a good job getting back, checking the stick, and then he gets a stick on that puck. Right
yeah.
there.
It just kind of banked to the corner off a tough bounce. Was this tipped? Or did it get through clean?
Oh, I think that even hit
Yeah.
Connor. And McDonough.
Looked pretty clean.
It looked clean,
But,
it
yeah.
hit the bottom of the net, and that looked like it had some air to it.
I don't know. You just can't. You get a gift of a goalie interference call going your way, and then Winnipeg immediately comes down and caves you. Like, that's just bad. You gotta be better than that.
Oh!
Oh, God. Well, it might not be the Avs night, chat.
I forgot AJ was there. It'll be kind of nice to hear what Bednar has to say.
Nothing good.
About this.
I mean, look, expectations were super low for the Avs' depth tonight. The problem is you have your top line not accomplishing anything offensively, and then just there botching a grade A chance to get you back in this game. Avs just can't survive when their top line isn't finishing chances like that. This version, fair. The Avs actually stopped the cross crease pass, so that's a thing that's different. Wow, they called that? Okay. Have to have it here. Absolutely got to score here.
You guys know that Mark Barberio was once the AHL Defenseman of the Year?
Nope. But I do now.
Assuming it was when he had 61 points.
That would add up. If he wasn't Defenseman of the Year that year, who was?
Damn, he played at the Olympics?
Yeah, when the NHLers weren't going.
Yeah, right. Plays for Dynamo Minsk now.
Didn't he get like a multi-year deal in the Swiss League at one point?
He was the captain for USA.
I'm sure you said that right. Yeah. Oh, it's Luzon.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Luzon. He was a captain for 2 years there. 1 goal, 19 assists his first season. No goals, 6 assists his next season, then left for the Cavs.
He said Mark Barberio, not Marv Barbarian. Was defenseman of the year in the AHL like a long time ago.
I forgot that he finished up with the Eagles.
Yep. Yeah, it went downhill.
That season when they acquired him, and then that next season, I was like, fucking right, Bart.
Yep. And then nothing. His time at the end was super weird too. Like Quebec media reported that off season that he was like trying to fight people outside a bar.
Oh my.
It like there was some weird stuff there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
had some issues. Some like actual like problem kind of
I heard that about Galchenyuk too.
thing. Really?
I
Yeah, but I wasn't
it's
personally.
I mean it's extremely prevalent in the NHL just generally. So
You know who else I heard was like bad was fuck, what was his name? Big enforcer dude.
I have no idea.
Patrick Bordelot.
He had real issues.
Colin Wilson had his whole Players Tribune article about it. Then there's that story about Chris Stewart, but you know. Can we please let Kale and Miko shoot? Thank you.
Yeah, hearing that and hearing the extent that it got with Barberio was
Bad.
shitty just because he always was such a great fucking dude.
Yeah.
And it was like just a bummer to hear that like that dude had that kind of problem where it like actually affected him.
Yeah. And then you cleared the puck. Oh, it died for you. Sometimes lucky, Mac.
I like that.
I actually like that better than the YOLO 1T, to be honest, from him. But you still went this full power play without letting Miko or Mercar shoot the puck, and I feel like that's bad. Miko? Okay, well, now Miko tried to shoot it, and it was still bad, so what do I know?
Let Kale shoot it.
That's the only option left, boys.
Kale.
But they're not even going to get the zone, so... Not good. Not good at all. Avs seem like they might just not have it offensively tonight. Yeah, that was not your best, Miko. Out there on an over 2-minute shift and lazily dump a puck and then float around.
Whose points pick was
Yeah, that's the not a good bet to make.
I like Galchenyuk out there with O'Connor just 'cause-
Give him some defensive.
Well, you're out there with two guys where it's like you have to at least skate as hard as they do.
True, yeah.
You're so much better than these guys skill wise that like
Just keep up.
yeah.
They're full blender now. Miko's out there with Chucky and Cogs. Was that?
I think that was a half line change.
I guess you're right, but I'm surprised they went back to the first line so quickly after the full 2-minute. But I guess they're down 2, so they have nobody else.
This isn't shaking out in a very foodie friendly way.
Surely not.
In front of all of his family members.
In front of both sets of parents.
I mean, you have to have an inkling that this is how your kid's first game is gonna go, right? Like,
Yeah, they saw Liam. I'm sure they took their
Ah,
nice save.
wow, aggressive.
I mean, that's for sure, 100%. You can't give up another one. It's actually over if you go down 3-0, the way the Avs are playing offense right now. What companies are in downtown Winnipeg? I genuinely have no idea.
What is it, like Canada Life? Whatever the name of the building is?
Yeah, the Life Center or whatever it is. Yeah.
Them.
You got one.
When we were in Finland, it was so bizarre. Every office building, not every, I should say, a lot of office buildings had like light up signs for every company that was in the building.
Wild.
So it was just like, it'd just be these,
Plastered on the wall.
They look like European hockey jerseys, just fucking covered in signs for the companies that had office space inside.
There's so much clutter you like can't even tell what businesses are in there. Yeah.
The only one that like stood out to me was we passed by Haribo had a
No, okay.
portion of some office building. That was the only logo.
That you
Good
like
point.
knew.
No,
Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah.
Each time the Avs score in a game they've yet to score in. Am I weird for just not caring where players are from?
I think stories like that are interesting.
I mean, interesting, sure, but like, I don't root for a player more because it's like, oh, he's from Colorado.
I think that's weird.
What? That
Not rooting for him
oh,
because he's from Colorado.
I'm the same way. Like I don't fucking know him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he could have been from the fucking moon, and it wouldn't like it's the same.
I cheer Colorado people a lot more
Right.
team.
There are no like elite team. They're not even a USHL team here. Like, no one played their key developmental hockey in Colorado.
That's a little bit different because definitely when I hear like for soccer and shit like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm like all in.
Megan over here seething about us not mentioning DU.
What about the Thunderbirds? That program produced a lot of players.
That all went on to like the NTDP for the part that mattered.
Right, they did leave after that. But a lot of good players came through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, and that's cool. But like, I don't attach myself to players from where they're from. Like,
Yeah,
No,
me
no,
neither.
I'll hate a player if he's from like a certain place that I won't like.
Really?
Yeah.
See, like, I don't know. If it's something where it's like, you know, if like Connor Bedard was playing like for Littleton and then the Rampage, and it was a really big
it'd
deal,
be a
and-
cool story.
And every week you're seeing highlights from Rampage or Thunderbirds or whatever of Connor Bedard tearing it up, and then he goes to DU or something like that, and he's like this big time story for years. Yeah, that'd be cool, but like,
Jesus, Avs just got picked apart on that whole play. Coverage was awful. Sammy got totally lost on the back check, and it all fell apart, basically.
When do we start fielding calls for Sam?
Last year. I mean,
who? So
the first pass across is supposed to be Sammy's job, and then McKinnon gets lazy on the back check.
I was gonna say, who was supposed to fill in that gap?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Mac for sure. Anyway, let's talk more about conspiracy theories because this game is not it, Chet.
Well, no, but just like to your point, Rito, it's hard because by the time we are hearing about anybody that's
Right.
good from Denver, they haven't
They've
lived in
moved
Denver
on,
for
yep.
so long.
Yep.
And then a lot of the guys, like the guys who go to DU, most of them aren't from here.
Yep.
Isn't Troy Terry from here?
And he was a Thunderbird.
Yep. And then where'd he go?
But like, when,
DU?
like,
Do you even know where he went before DU?
No.
No, I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I only care about the Denver part. AKA my point. I'll cheer for him because of the Denver part. I just think DU is like one of the most overrated.
He said it. Also, that's just wrong.
It is. I just want to see what Megan would like. I want to see Megan's reaction.
Where
more
did
than
Terry
anything.
play? Was he the
I don't
young
actually
team?
know.
Yeah.
You brat.
National Development Program.
That's usually the safe guess.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. Well, no. He played one game for the Indiana Ice,
The who?
USHL.
Yeah. Not a team anymore, by the way.
I think.
We do our best out here, Travis. Someone's got to be here to watch this ugliness with.
And see, like honestly, Troy Terry, he's probably the closest one to like.
Slavin went to Colorado College and through the Thunderbirds.
And a pit stop in between.
That you probably also don't know.
I sure don't, but neither do you.
Yeah, you cheer them because of the Colorado part,
like-
not the pit stop part.
Right.
Yeah, like
The-
you're cheering the Colorado.
The problem is the pit stop part is the part where you're building hype into the NHL draft.
That's
Like,
where, like you build who you are though as a prospect. And like
Yeah, no, again, I agree. Like it's, but as a Denver person, you cheer the Denver part, not the pit stop.
But I mean, before you even get drafted to the USHL, you have to build hype there, and that comes about through that type of program.
that's true, but you're still just so far away from being relevant to the pro game. Like, I'm not going to build hype on every half decent child in Colorado because I know better. Because a lot of those kids are going to end up being Nate Clerman and not Jacob Slavin.
I was gonna say, 'cause, yeah, so like Jacob Slavin, both Slavin Terry only played through 16s with Thunderbirds.
Yep.
And then Slavin went and played 3 seasons with the Chicago Steel.
Yep.
So like, it's different because it doesn't feel like they're like all homegrown, where it's like Philip Lindsay went from Denver East to CU to
Right.
the Broncos. It's like, damn, that's sick.
It's more like from CU undrafted to the Broncos to be in a free
I don't think we're weighing this properly.
I'm with Megan on this. Like, I'm cheering the Denver part. You asked me, you cheer because they're from
Because
Denver.
here's the thing, I am an advocate for the USHL too as a developmental pathway, but I'm not going to discount what their AAA team did for them too along the way. Especially if it's the same AAA team producing a lot of NHL talent.
But I don't know.
I can't say that for the Rampage, but I can point to the Thunderbirds.
Sure, yeah. But I mean, again, like, it just...
A lot of NHL talent is
it just
generous.
doesn't do anything for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? What did you say?
Compare that to like any Ontario region AAA team.
Okay, but we're trying to talk about Colorado hockey.
Yeah.
The big
And I'm saying while they have developed a few for Colorado, in the big picture they don't develop enough for it to be a program where it's like you got to watch these guys coming out of here.
Right.
I'm
And then...
pulling up the list. No, I'm not kidding.
Well, then, like, my other thing with it, too, is, like... Again, like, if those were, like, really big-time prospects at the time... Like, yo, the
Right.
Thunderbirds have this kid who's just...
But there's brain drain at that level too. Any kid that good is going up to Canada to play there and try and do like exceptional status stuff.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this kid from the Thunderbirds has been carving up Colorado hockey. Yeah, he's leaving for 2 years to go play somewhere in the
Oh,
USHL,
God.
moving back
Okay.
to DU.
Avs might be getting shut out tonight. Yeah, but have you seen Hellebuck so far tonight? He's not giving up shit.
And the other part of it for me too is just like
How is that? That puck is not loose. I don't believe you.
Does anybody feel bad for Halifax just getting fucking...
That took a little while to call.
I'd love to know where that puck was. If the ref was out of
Yeah,
it.
he was pretty confident about not blowing it. This angle will show us nothing. Side note, still believe it should be a penalty if a defenseman lies down in the crease.
I don't know. Capping this conversation off, I feel like it's got to be like oh, the kid from Colorado does it again. It's just like,
Yeah, I don't know.
we're not a small enough city that like,
Yeah.
should have produced some NHL.
Agree.
Like we talked to these 2 dudes in Finland, they were hammered as fuck. They were Finnish, and they were like, "There's 5 million people in Finland, and we have Olympic gold medals and and like, they found it really cool. So it's like, yeah, who the fuck are we? There's only 5 million people here. How many people are in the U.S.? There's more people in Colorado than are in Finland.
Oh, yeah.
And they produce enough players to win an Olympic gold.
Yeah, I mean, Finland's putting something in the water, but
Yeah.
I really hope you put the scene of you jumping into the ocean in the. I want the one with audio.
They both have it.
Okay.
One of them is the first time we went. It was these like you couldn't jump in. You had to like go down these stairs.
Oh, like step your way
So I
in.
looked like a total weenie in the first one because like your feet and your legs hit the water first. And, ah!
I think on most nights you get a whistle there.
Ooh, wow. Wait, where is that? puck?
It's under his leg. Oh no, it was under the bodies. That's so weird. How did it get
How
there?
is that not a penalty shot for the Avs? Nate Schmidt just covered that puck.
Ooh, you're right. He definitely
He
did.
swept the puck under himself.
Yeah. Ref suck confirmed. Bring back the chant.
Yeah, pretty good. For the record, I don't dislike players from Colorado.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
having
It's
extra-
not a sticking point either way for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ming got really quiet about pulling up that list of.
Listen to
I
it,
wasn't
but no,
gonna say anything.
I don't feel listened to
Why not?
because I feel like we're making false equivalencies. Like we're talking about a AAA team that applies to a very specific age group that is not going to be garnering a lot of NHL draft attention until they get to the USHL, and it's just a different age group.
Yeah.
Right, that's our point.
The Avs don't have anyone in that age, or Colorado.
AAA team that has
I'm not
been
dismissing
a
them.
site
They're-
of a lot of players that have gone on to not just at the NHL level, but the HL level too.
No, I know, but you're correct. But it's what you just
I'm
said.
pretty sure it's What's Kids, Hayduke's Kids.
Correct.
Grill, if you want to count him.
No, and what Rudor is saying is
Slavin,
everything you're
Terry.
saying is 100% correct.
All of the Shores.
But like the vast majority of those kids, when they're with the Thunderbirds, is like you're asking, do you think these guys are on an NHL path? And the answer is, we'll see.
At AAA, who's really sure?
Exactly.
Unless they're like-
And that's why there's never any hype around these kids, because by the time it's like, okay, we think they're NHL ready, they're gone. They're in some other state or country.
But that's just like an age group issue. But when
Right,
you look
right.
at a AAA team and you're like, wow, this AAA team specifically has produced a lot of kids who've gone on to this level, I can't point to many other AAA teams that I've seen that in.
In the States, that's fair.
In the States, thank you, because then you're bringing up Ontario, and it's like, holy shit, we're talking about the United States right now.
But
Sure.
the reality is that the States just doesn't give a shit about AAA hockey.
I was gonna say, and like what's funny is like in the same exact way, like I don't give a fuck about USA hockey. Like that, like the fact that like a player's American also means very
Agree.
little to me.
Agree.
Like in terms of how much I like, support, whatever. And I think what Bruno and I are saying is like everything that you are saying is 100% correct about Thunderbirds, and you're right. Like it's turned out a handful of very good NHL players and a lot of NHLers just in general. But the point, I think for me, the reason I don't associate a lot of those kids like with Colorado is because by the time they get onto your radar, they're not here anymore.
Yep.
So to me, they don't feel like a homegrown prospect because like I didn't even like you don't
It's-
hear about them until they're much older. As where there are some kids.
The reality of the way those things are sold at the professional level or talked about is it's not, oh, they played for this team in Colorado. It's they grew up in Colorado and then played for X junior team in wherever.
And then the other layer to that is to your point of it producing a lot of players. I feel like a lot of the time you hear of places that are like, oh, we're really proud of our guys. It's because they don't turn out a lot. So it's like, yeah, we've got like 3 all time from this tiny little country or province or whatever. I don't know. There's nothing wrong
And this- right.
with liking the kids from
I-
Colorado. It just doesn't do anything for me.
We should be clear. We're not hating on the Thunderbirds. It's cool. Having the Thunderbirds is cool. I just don't care about a player being from here.
Sounds like you're hating the Thunderbirds to me.
And the truth is,
It has
if
nothing to do with Thunderbirds.
even if there was like a major junior team in Colorado, it'd be cool. I'd go watch them and I'd talk about them, but I wouldn't be like, "Oh, it's so cool. He's from Colorado." I'd be like, "Yeah, all right. I like him as a hockey player. I don't care where he's from."
See now, you would really get me on board if Colorado had a USHL team, and you had a kid who grew up, played through Thunderbirds, played for the USHL team here, went to DU, CC, something like that. Then I'd be like, fuck yeah, that's like a Colorado kid, start to finish.
Why doesn't Colorado have a USHL team?
I don't know. I wish we had an NWHL.
Because
team,
USHL teams are
USHL team.
terrible investments that are on the brink of bankruptcy at every moment.
Okay, so just like
sounds
every
right.
other minor league.
Yes. It's wild how some of those teams stay alive. Like, I did play a lot of Dragonflight last night. I'm level 69. Nice.
Where, if you were given, you now own a USHL team to put in Colorado, where would you put it?
Manitou, I'm just kidding.
Pueblo.
Put him down at the Denver Coliseum. Try to get as much foot traffic as you can.
That went horrifically for the Cutthroats.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's
I
Like,
tried to support the Cutthroats
If
too.
if you were actually investing in a team like that, your best bet would probably be to work out a deal with the Eagles and have them play out of the Budweiser Event Center and those facilities up there.
So
But
I was thinking you either have to put it there or in the Springs.
Didn't they want to bring an AHL team in the Springs?
I think you're right.
I thought it was an ECHL team, but yes, they wanted to do some kind of pro team there.
Yo, it's grown way beyond Colorado Springs. There's a big roller hockey rink in Colorado Springs, and they used to have a pro league that ran out of there. And for the Colorado Springs team, I mean, it's like 1,000-person seating bowl. Like, they'd sell it out for roller hockey. Like, and when you talk to people down there, they'd be like, "Yeah, it's too far for us to go regularly for Avs games.
Yep.
It's like we just want to see hockey." I bet you a USHL team could do.
If their rink wasn't international ice. I should let Megan answer that question. I would say Troy Terry because he's actually from here. But, okay.
It's Troy Terry.
Wait, what about it?
Is the Colorado hockey boy more than LOC?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The LOC's not from here. So,
Okay, I read an article today. I didn't know he lived a year in Japan.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
LOC?
Yeah.
Damn.
I lived 2 years in
Sick.
Japan. Now I want to know where he lives.
Yeah.
And when he lived there.
You guys were going to be neighbors or something.
It's like, yeah, there's actually this girl who bullied me growing up.
Sicked a bunch of grasshoppers on me is crazy.
Did Terry go to Vista or Highlands Range?
I thought he went to
See,
Highlands.
that's what I thought too, but then I had someone tell me recently that he went to Mountain Vista, and then I said, "Are you sure he didn't just play for the Mountain Vista team? Because that was a." I mean, I doubt he played for the high school.
Yeah, he was definitely not playing for the high school team, but
I will also say Troy Terry is he's one of the few that I will like point out that he's from Highlands Ranch. So like again, that's another one. He's from Highlands Ranch. Also from Highlands Ranch, the specific suburb.
and it's still,
outside of
yeah.
Denver. And I'm like, no, that's cool. Like this one other dude who happens to be from this very specific part of the
It
Denver
is,
metro area.
well, the states, when you live in and around the suburbs of like a big city in the States, it's not like Canada where everyone in the town knows each other. Like
Right, right.
the dude that goes to the classes across town from you, like you have no idea who that. You never met that kid before. Like
That's the part about like Cole Harbor that's so fucking crazy. Cole Harbor isn't even 100,000 people. Like,
right,
maybe two of the best players in
ever, yeah.
It's like holy fuck. Are you guys gonna get Peter Baugh's book?
Is it out finally? No, not like. It's not like I'm not even like I don't own Dater's books either. I just I don't need to read Ev's history. I lived it. Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear me at all. I'll give an off the mic shout out to AD.
They'll hear it. Yeah.
I told him a couple weeks ago that I was like, I said I never actually got a copy of Blood Feud. I was like, I've read it, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, but I never actually owned one. He walked by me the other day in the press box and he brought me one. And he like, congrats on everything that you've accomplished, blah, 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 best wishes. And man, it was crisp edition of Blood Feud.
Dope.
Yeah. Got a nice spot for it on the shelf.
What's Peter Ball's book about?
Their whole season run to the cup.
I think Peter does a really good job about going in depth and being from like an outsider's perspective. I think for someone like you and me, it might be very interesting to get some of those like insights.
He's a great writer too, and he actually there's one small part of the book that he told me what it's about, and I'm very much looking forward to reading it.
I'll probably get it because I just eat that shit up. Like
He-
I want to learn as much as I possibly can because I know I'm such a big fan that like I'll eat that shit up.
I don't know what all made it into the book or not, but he told me he did some cool ass interviews for that.
I'm sure.
He had some cool conversations.
Over here,
Yeah.
we can just pass it around.
You're implying I know how to read.
I'm not sure I know how to read. I think I just memorized all of it. You can quote if you can. You know what that's from? Nick from New Girl. Nick, New Girl. I love that character.
I did it stay good. I watched the first couple seasons and then gave up kind of after they got together.
Feels about like The Office and Parks and Rec.
Everyone's about to get an Amber Alert.
I got it. I love New Girl. It's a comfort.
My phone's old enough that it skips me half the time.
I understand that completely.
I liked the first 2 seasons a lot. And then Nick and Jess got together and I was like, cool, show's over.
That happens to me with Office. It's the timing joke everywhere.
One of my favorite characters is Schmidt, and so there's still funny lessons that I wanted to see happen to Schmidt. Yeah.
Cardigan. Cardigan. I'm wearing a cardigan.
You guys know who that Liver King guy is? That
No.
insanely jacked dude who
Does
makes all the raw meat.
steroids?
Yeah, and he takes all kinds of.
Is it Mike Bibby? It's not Mike Bibby.
This fucking dude.
Yep. He's roided up big time.
But he tried to preach a holistic lifestyle.
Oh, great.
The thing is that him and his. And
Did he
I
die?
think about it all the time, like being his kids. Like he'll have everyone sit down at the table, and he'll serve everyone just like a raw piece of red meat. All right, let's eat.
I mean, I like rare meat, to be fair, but I wouldn't make that my entire diet.
Wait, what did you just say?
I love rare meat.
What? What? Like,
Yeah, like my steak. I will get my steak as rare as they make it.
seriously?
Yeah, it's delicious. But I wouldn't like preach my diet around that. That's like I get steak like once every 2 months or something. Yeah, I wasn't going to sit through the new girl on again, off again part of the show. I didn't need that in my life. I was just like, they're together forever, and it was a happy ending, and I'm done here.
I'm done with this show.
Because the side characters are funny enough and they have like their own way. They're like, I wanted to see what happened with Schmidt. His arc with Fawn was probably one of the funniest like train wrecks I've ever seen.
The other characters were very good. I just lost interest. I for no reason particular. But, you know, at least Schmidt is a genius. At least we know that.
I wouldn't see you as a new girl.
What?
If I looked at you, I wouldn't think you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the shows that I watch and actually enjoy are incredibly fucking random.
No, because when you talk about like anime industry, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, anime is its own category. I mean, like American television shows. I'm all fucking over the place. Like, I loved Arrow,
That is strange.
but hate like the Marvel universe. Hate it.
I understand that. Even though I love it, I understand.
Boo.
And then the Flash was good, and then the DC universe got too many shows and got way too fucking complicated to keep up with. To be fair, I just love Stephen Amell. I think he's amazing.
To me, Flash was better than Arrow.
Wrong.
They offer different things.
The Arrow had some depth. Flash was very much the like, yeah.
Yo, I like happy. Most of my side is depressed. I need some happy dude.
But Arrow was darker. Arrow was supposed to be Batman because they couldn't use Batman.
Yep.
I still don't understand why. I tried reading, but I didn't understand it.
Because the TV universe and the movie universe were completely like separate. They were separate in like entities and name, and like they couldn't cross reference it.
Yep.
So they would use like a Harley Quinn.
Was that way they had a Supergirl and a Batgirl?
Absolutely.
All right, I wouldn't eat it that raw. Okay.
He's just
What's his goal here?
this, all of it. Yeah, so he says that he lives this like ultimate, holistic, ancestral lifestyle. He eats everything raw. He works. Post videos. He just takes like weight sleds to the beach and literally just walks the beach pulling a weight sled.
I feel like the weight sleds and the steroids would get you that body. You don't have to eat the raw meat. Like, you're good, bro. Removed this liver. The cow's still alive back there, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, apparently he's on steroids. Which, like,
I just can't keep up with the comic universes. Like, Arrow was good. I liked Flash, and then they added Supergirl, and I tried to keep up, and then they added Legends of Tomorrow. That's
I liked his first three.
yeah.
Then when there was one on every day of the week, I just couldn't fucking do it.
Well, and then they do like these super crossover 5-episode specials where you have to watch every show. Yeah, but I'm not keeping up with that. Like,
So what I did to like combat that, I'd wait for the season to be over, then I'd just watch it on Netflix, and then I could just go and watch the whole crossover at the same time.
I also have a very
where was this last week?
like any of these shows that are on Netflix, they would be 23 episodes.
yeah,
It would be like 15.
yep, way more palatable. Yeah,
Perfect. But no, they have to make all the fucking money in the world.
Yep.
So they're 32 episodes.
you nailed it from half the conversation, Drew. Liver King.
For what?
He sussed who we were talking about. I don't know. But then I'll like other random shows with like Heels, but that's Stephen Amell, to be fair. Great show. Heroes was really good back in the day.
So,
Never watched it.
At least the first season.
as a big,
You like superheroes, you just don't like.
I don't like superheroes that much though. Like,
as a huge fan of the MCU, here's its problem now. When it first started, and there's even a little documentary about it on Disney Plus. They made all the movies like we want to make really good standalone movies that have like these crossover elements. And now, again, I'm a big fan. I like them all. I see them all. You are so far into it, and there's so much crossover that you can't just jump in. Like
yeah,
if-
for
if-
sure.
if you were
You wouldn't
like,
have a
"Oh,
fucking clue what's going on. Yeah.
I was a big fan of the Black Panther. I'm gonna go see Black Panther too. It's like you'd be so beyond fucking lost. It's unbelievable.
There's too many connections to other shit that you just can't
Well,
like.
and there's just like a lot of backstory information that you need because, and again, you give them credit because they spent 10 years like building a universe. And it's like, all right, cool, wow, that's awesome. That all makes sense. Now they're like, all right, cool. Keep all that background knowledge.
All right.
There's more content than you could ever
I-
fucking imagine.
Chat.
Overflowed them.
I need chat. What is your opinion on the butthole theory in MCU?
So, have you watched The Boys?
No.
Wait.
I don't know this one either.
What's the butthole theory?
Instead of
Oh,
yeah, and just blew up Thanos by expanding in his rectum.
Is it
Same.
It's not until like season 3, so it'll take a minute. But there is a scene that does happen. It's perfect. If you don't like superheroes, I really like the fact that the voice is like super, like the Justice
I've heard it makes fun of itself pretty.
League in MCU if it was owned by corporate America.
It actually represented itself as
Yeah. Like Superman is actually just a fun area friend.
Can we butthole theory this hockey game?
Canada Life. Yeah, we nailed it.
Yep, you had it. Now name another building. Oh, I see a Dollar Tree next door. Count it.
I came to Matt. AJ said it was like 10 degrees there this morning.
Yikes.
I just couldn't live there.
But the only shit that's already on
Just couldn't do it. I don't get how that's not a.
He definitely gloved the puck. I don't know. Pretty blatantly reaches in, grabs it.
Right here, he pulls it underneath himself.
Yep. The left hand just yeets it under himself. Well, that's what he did. Is the boys the one with the Homelander guy memes that I see everywhere? Is that the boys? Okay. Why does he murder all those people?
Because he sucks. He's Superman if Superman was actually like in America.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I've always heard that it's like a representation of this is what would actually.
How it would go down, yeah.
That's probably exactly what would happen. Super satire, yeah.
What I love about I think it's Civil War in the MCU. I do love that. That's like the first super movie where they actually acknowledge, like, yeah, there was billions of dollars worth of damage, a ton of lives lost. Like,
this is not just like
You-
one thing that's
yeah.
Honestly, if you just let him blow up the building, less people would have died. Like,
Like
They just cleared out a whole fucking city for you guys to fight you.
yeah, that was the first ever superhero movie where I heard it acknowledged of like yeah, your superhero shit had very real consequences.
Wanda, we really liked you.
Yeah.
We kind of rated it.
But, yeah, because
what's happening? What is going on in this hockey game right now?
yeah, can we get a wide shot?
I turned back in and all I heard them say was he's going to get a police escort. So I'm assuming like there was a fight in the stands or a streaker. Yeah, let's go.
Sorry, I guess you've been paying attention.
Uh,
I have no idea what happened.
all right. I understand
Oh damn,
what.
AJ. The start of the third period is being delayed because one fan has knocked out another.
Okay, so it's just a fight. Just a normal fight. No streakers today. All right.
What is this, the ECHL?
Here's agree or disagree. We should go back to a television world where they actually put streakers on camera.
Agreed.
Well, I mean, they'll fuzz him out anyway. It's fine. Like,
I'm not making a video,
right? They stopped doing it because they wanted people to stop streaking.
which it has worked.
And it has it though, yeah. People, it still happens all the time, and then it's like a weird shot of the pitcher standing there, and they're like, "Well, we got a streaker on the field. Just show us."
It happened at the Bronx game I was at, and I was pissed. I had a wing in my hand when it
Couldn't
happened,
record it.
so I didn't do it fast enough because I knew I was like, they're not gonna show it anywhere.
Yep.
Dirty bastards.
Is this game karma for the Hurricanes wins that the Avs had? I guess I'll give you a time check. 1903 02 01 0059. Oh, my Jesus. It has not been a good night for Sam Girard. Not that one was his fault, but still. Oh, hey, the Josh Manchin stupid pinch finally cost him? Wow. Who could have seen this coming?
Actually, I hate that slide. To be honest, yeah, I think he turned that puck over.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he did.
I don't think it was a bad pinch. I think it was a bad turnover.
just a bad play all the way around.
And I actually hate the way that Gerard slid into that.
Are you from Canada, Drainth? Your picture's a penguin, right? I don't know how to say your name. Because if you're from Canada, that happens. Because Canada doesn't have as strict of FCC rules.
Can I get a headline? Yeah. Hang on, let me click this goal. I'll send it to you.
No, is he going back to the box?
I think they called a penalty on the guy who chopped the stick
out
out
of
of
his
his
hands.
hands. Or maybe they didn't call it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah, see, I mean, Sammy does have to do a better job there, but it is a 2-on-1.
That's just not a great laydown. Like, you didn't
Yep.
do anything to get.
Failed to stop the pass and ran into your goalie. Not great.
Holy fuck.
60-second recap as well.
We don't need 60 seconds to recap this game. I can do it.
I was just making sure so it wasn't like the last one.
Yeah. It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, dude, that Liver King, like just the stuff he eats is just, it just like looks fun.
Just out there, yeah.
It's just like, I mean, it's raw meat. Like, isn't it crazy how like, I always think about that. Like when that guy bites into a liver, it's the exact same taste as when you or I would bite into it, but for some reason that guy's palate is like, delicious. And every other fucking person on earth is like,
Is that, or has he just convinced himself that it doesn't taste terrible? Like,
because he was describing something, it's like, oh, it's got like a buttery, blah, blah, blah taste to it. It's like, you're disgusting.
So just eat butter.
Right, yeah. I've got a fucking hint for you. Actual butter. Put Galchenyuk out there.
King of the game is fucking no one right now, for the record. I guess John Luke Foodie, for playing his first NHL game, is king of the game.
Yep.
I mean, I think they'll be okay. Like, I'm not worried about them losing games. This is just the reality of when the Avs' top guns aren't finishing offensively, this is what's going to happen with their roster as it is right now. Like,
Well, people also have to remember, you can't live and die on every fucking game.
you definitely don't love this game, but again, you know, Mikko and McKinnon have been how good for how long for this team? Like, dragging them to wins. They didn't have it tonight, so they don't win.
Like, this is one of those ones where, like, if we could do all the ad reads in 15 minutes, like, that there's, like, I could get away with saying 15 minutes worth of shit about this game.
Yep.
The Avs didn't play well, the pucks didn't go in, they didn't get any bounces.
Yep,
The top guys
done.
did not tonight.
If we didn't have the ad reads, that would be the post-game show.
The 60-second rundown.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a quick 60-second. Cool, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. We're back at it tomorrow.
Yeah. We're going to get you home early.
We are getting out of here, folks. Take it easy.
I don't like, what goal do you put on Georgiev in this one? Maybe the second one, I guess. The first one's a laser beam on the power play.
Yeah, for fucking...
The other two are like guys tapping pucks into open nets because the Avs forgot how to defense.
Isn't it interesting, depending on what this BioSteel agreement is like, that in like 10 years...
Yeah.
Like, whoa, they had Gatorade.
That's crazy. As if there isn't fucking Gatorade in every single one of those water bottles.
Yeah. You guys see my tweet? I think it was yesterday that they showed that shot of Rasmus Dahlin in the penalty box.
Nope.
In his hair?
Wetting his hair down with fucking BioSteel.
That is kind of weird.
Wasn't the rookie lap, didn't that like originally start as the rookies didn't know that they were going to be the only ones out on the ice? Like, the team would be like, oh, you lead us out since it's your first game. And then they'd all just stop.
I have no idea.
The Avs posted a cool video of
Yeah.
Fabinho's lap
For sure.
of him like in the hall before.
Yep.
And then when he sees Georgiev come around the corner, he goes first.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely used to be like the players would actively stop.
Yeah. Oi.
It's just hard for me to get down on this team right now, even though they've had a handful of bad games, because I go, yeah, they played like garbage. Oh, they're bottom 6. Oh,
Well, like,
they're missing Bo and Byram.
I wouldn't say they played bad. It's just like, just didn't really have it.
I think the first half of the game, I think, was okay. I think they've played bad in the second half.
Sure. My other thing too is just like you have games like this.
You do, and like but I understand like some concern about thinking it's happened a little bit too frequently of late. But again, I could that every time that thought crosses my mind, it's like, yeah, well, of course they have.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's no excuse for that opportunity McKinnon missed earlier in the game. Kale set up a couple of great opportunities, one for Newhook. I forget who the other one was for. You'd like to see them do a better job of finishing. Absolutely. But like Jesse said, that puck doesn't go in for McKinnon. That scramble play happens where Winnipeg should have given the Avs a penalty shot and then ends up being a nothing. And you go, okay, it's not the Avs night. Can we have fun with the king of the game? Can the king of the game be not John Luke Foodie's parents?
If anybody has that picture,
I can get it.
put the picture of the other people.
I can get it.
I can't believe 2020 is about to be over, man.
Did they show him before or after the first goal? I forget.
After the. No, it was before because that's the power play they scored on.
Oh, you're right. Good call.
Is it really bad, or does it kind of make sense?
I'll tell
I love that you just
After.
jumped down.
Yeah,
That was
no.
awesome.
Oh, I see.
My favorite part of that was the presentation, not the actual like speech behind the presentation.
I love they still air this commercial.
I hate all commercials now. I think they all suck.
That's a classic. Yeah. Jeez, what a hard stance.
Who goes into that? Where's my jet? Commercial. back in the-
Pepsi. Yeah.
Why did I don't even know that commercial?
None of you.
The documentary's fucking insane.
Oh,
Did you watch
I
it?
didn't watch it. I saw it on Netflix though.
It's a fuck, dude. It's literally the guy just saying, "Where the fuck's my jet?" Offered him $2 million, and the kid's like, "Nope, I want a fucking jet." Literally, like went all the way to Pepsi here because Pepsi knew they were fucked. And they're like, "Nope, I need a jet."
Yeah.
Like the guy even went so far to call the Pentagon and be like, "Is it legal for me to own a jet?"
Yeah.
And the Pentagon's yes, as long as it doesn't have weapons.
Fuck.
The only thing that saved him is that Pepsi got a corporate lawyer, a corporate judge that usually benefits corporations, and that's how they won the case. Or if they, but if the guys would have filed first before Pepsi, they would have not been in New York, and they would have got another judge, and he would have gotten.
Oh,
the
so bribery works, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was gonna
literally.
say.
Well, Pepsi like files first, and they were able to do it in New York because they filed first, which got them the right judge they wanted.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Yeah. I'm sending you the kings of the game right now.
Where did you send it?
Uploading and ads assignments.
Okay. Good.
They said that pulse of chat right now. I would have thought there were 2 minutes left in this game.
There is still half a period left, but it does feel like this game has been over for a while.
It's not a good feeling.
Right now, you would take any point, I think.
I thought he was gonna score there. It's just like a. See, it's one of those funny things. It's a terrible night.
And gets the point, yeah. Well,
Honestly, I'm surprised Foodie hasn't played more. This
right, at this point, the game's over. Just send it, right?
I've seen him more than I expected to.
Yeah.
I mean, the Avs just need a top six forward back. I think that's the part that people don't realize about the depth, is that the Avs are missing essentially 3 top 6 forwards right now. They have a top line and then a bunch of depth dudes. So everyone below their top line is just playing way above their head. It's not just our bottom line's a bunch of AHLers, which it is. It's also your second line is JT Confer, Andrew Cogliano, and Logan O'Connor. All good depth players, but none of those dudes are second liners. Jesse, what's your favorite song right now?
Favorite song?
Right now. Doesn't have to be all time.
Honestly, it's probably some Bo Burnham shit off the
That's
side.
fair enough.
What's your favorite song right now?
Well, I can't say Jeff Bezos because that's also Bo Burnham. But I've been listening to Money Good by Megan Thee Stallion a lot. She's awesome.
I did not see that coming.
Megan Thee Stallion actually is she's like the focal point of one of the episodes of She-Hulk.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, where they join together? Yeah.
I've seen the GIF.
And I'll be honest, it's actually a funny episode.
Yeah.
I didn't much care for She-Hulk, but what they've started to do a little bit more, and I will say it's at least entertaining.
Can you make it not JLF's parents instead?
What do you want to?
Not JLF's parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you cool with what it says?
Yeah, the other part's great.
I'm a big fan of the MCU, and what they've done recently that I've liked is like they've become very self-aware and like here's what it'd be like, here's how they are actually interacting with like real life. And in one of the episodes, there's just like a shapeshifter who pretends to be Megan Thee Stallion.
What?
Dating this guy, and then when he finds out, he tries to like sue her.
Okay.
And it's you have to have a slight. See again, like, so much backstory.
Right. There's too much going on. Camera died appropriate for this game, no doubt about that. Will Tyson Jost even play in Buffalo? Or are they going to scratch him like Minnesota did?
I was watching in Buffalo.
And? He's a fourth line NHLer. I think so. Can't convince me otherwise, but
I always thought so.
I still think he is. I just think that the sequence of events that played out in Minnesota have destroyed his confidence.
Yeah.
Just leave it fuzzy. It's appropriate for this game.
See, how do we start doing this? How do we do that?
What do you mean?
That.
This
do we get
just
that here?
like a that? I have no idea.
Watch party? We are getting on the list.
Yeah, I heard that at the start of last season, and then
I heard it at the end of last season. That's what I heard.
Care about the Nuggets?
Also, a lot of Jets don't.
What?
Who?
Who?
yep.
I mean, honestly, like this is something that like people don't understand sometimes. Like, if I had to guess, I think that they don't like that we blur the line between journalism, fan, and all that. And I think, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I think you can't.
That's their view.
Yeah.
I
You watching actual fun highlights over there?
No, it's bad.
And there's,
No, good, great.
No.
there's some stuff that I've been told that I know part of that is true, at least for the ads.
What is it?
It's the goals from tonight.
Oh, all of them? Awesome.
But
Honestly, having
Yeah,
a hard time keeping track of
I
it
think that's
here.
what
Yeah.
because
All right, look, I will continue to give this game credit. It has been brief. They have moved quickly tonight.
that I think Trump they've got their own outlet. For all intents and purposes, we are also kind of you know what I mean?
We're what? Oh.
In certain spaces.
What?
So, yeah, I just think that there's just a weird relationship.
Yeah. What Hogwarts house are you in?
which was the pink one?
There isn't a
No,
pink
there's
one.
that sounds like Jigglypuff.
Hufflepuff, which is yellow.
And that's also the most common one. How do you not know Hufflepuff?
What do you mean the most common one?
Like, I feel like that's
I
what,
feel
in
like
terms of
Gryffindor's the most common one because everybody thinks they're Harry Potter.
what you hear everyone say all the time is Hufflepuff because it's such a funny word.
Oh, that's the one.
I mean, like commonly known.
Dude,
I know nothing about Harry Potter.
So I got a confession to make. I barely watched Harry Potter for the first time ever last December.
Okay, well,
and
the-
I binge watched them and then I just forgot about
The
them.
books are infinitely better, so.
See, I think I read like 2 sentences out of one book, and I've seen that it combined 11 minutes of the movies all together.
All right, well, at least you're consistent.
I completely forgot. The thing is that I'll get obsessed with something for like maybe a week and then I'll stop. Like I think I have ADHD in certain aspects of my life.
I mean, maybe you do. I don't know.
Or short attention span.
I got read slowness. It's a true fact.
And word complication.
It's not like an actual like thing, but I do read really slow.
The thing that fucked me up was when people told me that I was really smart and special in elementary school, and then I thought I never had to try again. And
Yep. Had that problem for sure. All right, should we look up the TOI? I'm scared. I'm scared to look.
Honestly, could you top to what I thought he was gonna play?
Let's go. How much did Dryden Hunt play, though?
He was less than Cody throughout the game, so same with Magna.
Almost everyone got to 9 minutes, basically, except for Bleed and Magna. Not terrible. Not terrible time distribution since this game has been over for a while. Five more minutes, and then we will have a great post game that will definitely have positives to take away from this game and not be entirely negative. Oh, jeez. We still got a ways to go to be free from this prison. This one's. Ooh. This game feels a little bit like Azkaban at this point.
don't want them to get out.
It's actively sucking my soul away.
Nobody knows. Everyone admitted they didn't watch Harry Potter.
No, it wouldn't. It would suck, and it would be Azkaban, but like hell would be Game 7 against Dallas in the bubble.
That was some good shit. Have you guys ever bet on turtle racing?
Own goal. Makar scored at least. At least we can say Makar scored a goal. He mad for a game that's been over for a while.
Fucking dude stopped making out with his girlfriend for 2 seconds and he watched that goal.
Were they?
Mac and hard.
They just were like macking the entire game. And it's the same dude that was just fucking out.
That Kale's emotions right here just sum up the whole game. He's just like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, yeah, really was
I think it's hilarious. So I guess I'm a terrible person. That hat did not make it. He must have like bet the under or something.
This is a really funny chart. Which animals could you beat in a fight? Which of the following animals, if any, do you think you could beat in a fight if you were unarmed? It's like a percentage of people that respond to the survey.
Yep.
U.S. versus
Other countries or whatever, yeah. What are the animals?
So I'll read them all. Rat.
Could
house cat,
beat a rat.
Goose.
I think I could beat a house cat. I think I could beat a goose, but it wouldn't be pretty.
See, like, if I'm, it all depends on what you mean by fight. Like, am I fighting for my life here?
I am confident I could kill all of those animals if it came down to it. Like, yeah,
I feel like I could. Medium-sized dog.
maybe.
And then where I feel, and actually the data supports this is quite a big drop off here. Eagle, large dog.
I don't think an eagle would like kill me though.
It's got
the talons
I guess it all depends on what kind of how
It could-
that fight starts.
It could definitely fuck me up, but I don't think it's gonna kill me.
30% of Americans said they thought they could kill an eagle if they were unarmed. Fewer than 20% of British people said they thought they could. Large dog, chimpanzee.
Nah,
mouse.
definitely dead. Definitely dead to a chimpanzee for sure. That dude's ripping my arm off.
King cobra.
I-
Kangaroo.
I feel like I'd kill the king cobra, but I might also die.
Yeah.
Kangaroo's kicking my ass for sure.
Wolf.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Crocodile.
Way dead for sure.
10% of people said they thought they could beat a gorilla.
10% of people are morons.
Those are all the Americans, right?
Yeah. A lion, elephant, and a grizzly bear.
I feel like a lion is more likely to. You're more likely to beat a.
No, you're not beating a lion ever.
What was the other one?
I mean, gorilla's kicking your ass too.
Exactly, but I think a lion's more likely than a gorilla.
I mean, I guess purely on the basis that they don't have thumbs, I'll agree with you.
What? On the basis that they don't have
Yeah,
thumbs?
like a gorilla can grab your arms and just rip up
Yeah,
your
you
arms.
like he doesn't.
Technically, a lion couldn't do that.
The lion can just run 4 times as fast as you. It has teeth the size of your fucking head. Yeah.
You're losing either one of those.
I think you are, but I think you put up a better fight against the lion.
Like, if you give me a knife or something, I feel like I'd have a chance. But unarmed, no way. No fucking chance.
I don't think you beat either one. I just think you have a better chance of beating the lion than the gorilla, or give a better fight.
Yeah, it's that's again where I come back to like they don't have opposable thumbs, so like at least they can't grab you.
Well, also,
I mean, I guess they can hold you down.
If you punch lion's face, it's not gonna put.
I mean, again, like, what's the context here? Like, if you get thrown into a cage with the gorilla, I think the gorilla's way more likely to ignore you than the lion would be. But if, like, they're both angry, then yeah.
They're in there provoked.
Then a gorilla's gonna fucking murder you in 2 seconds, for sure.
Physically rip you apart.
That whole image just came to my head and it made me like smile so hard.
Yeah, it was as soon as it went from, because even large dog, I'd be willing to say like,
It's a tough fight.
if you
Yeah, if it breaks your way, you might be alright, but...
physical bounces in that one, but
Use the power play, man.
Yeah, the second it jumps to chimpanzee,
You're done. Yeah, you're fucking done.
small exception of King Cobra, where again, you really got to get some bounces.
Yeah. How far is the nearest poison antidote? Because that's what it's gonna come down to on the King Cobra. Like,
I feel like it's easier to avoid their head than not.
I feel like that's someone who's never been face to face with a King Cobra.
again, you're unarmed. Like, you gotta grab that thing and.
See, again, yeah, if
if, like,
you could get in there and grab it, yeah, like you could just fucking stretch that thing apart. But
Laffy taffy that.
but I feel like the odds of getting your
Yeah,
fucking
right.
hand in there is.
So low without getting grabbed. Yeah.
Megan loves this conversation, by the way.
Guys, we have Foodie on a forum.
He looked at the clock.
Yeah, he was like, "Let's get out of here." That would have been fun at least.
Megan's love for prospects and no
Even apparently the Thunderbirds. I don't know.
I was gonna say Megan's been the arms crossed since the Thunderbirds time.
All right, unarmed. Could you kill a Thunderbird unarmed?
Probably.
Why did I kill it? How scary to kill a Thunderbird.
How many
Thunderbird.
6 and under Thunderbirds players?
Unarmed.
None.
You're not giving yourself enough credit, Megan. I think you take on.
They're all going to be future NHL. Down.
They're all premier athletes.
How old are they, 6?
Yeah, the 6U team. I think 8. By the way,
How much less does a 6-year-old weigh compared to an 8-year-old? Yeah.
well, actually, I don't know. If you were here for the conversation of
I don't think they were.
first graders could you fight off? Yeah, were you here for that?
No, I wasn't, but that's where I was going to go with it.
Yeah.
Naturally.
How many first graders could you take?
Half a class.
I think I could take 4.
That's it?
I don't think I.
You gotta remember first graders.
The obvious fact that first graders are stupid.
They're also just the objective fact. I mean, look, let's
Like
be
at
honest.
a time or like
One
Yeah,
by
all
one.
at once, all at once. I
They're
mean,
coming. A swarm of them is charging you.
4 actually was like a reasonable guess.
I think you underestimate how easily they are to be punted. Like, oh, okay,
I would have loved
Anton.
Anton.
yeah, being the only goal in this game for the Avs.
That's how they keep me on the squad.
Yeah. King of the game.
King of the world.
Calm me down one more time.
No, we don't. I need our current king of the game to stay the king of the game.
I'm not changing it regardless.
Oh, jeez.
That's come back and it's king of the game.
15 more seconds of pain, chat.
But no, kids are stupid. Kids
They are
just
dumb.
idiots, you know what I mean? Like,
10, 15 is a really reasonable thing.
one, and like,
All right, it's over. Give us 5 minutes here to set up our post game. We'll be live, no doubt, being like, this game sucks and everything's terrible and we hate it. So, if you're the emo gang, tune into the post game show. We love you. We'll talk to you in a minute.